Now we get to old, disgusting, creepy, every nasty adjective you can think of, Rick and Trisha. We already found out that he's not the baby daddy, so they're like, so is it the ex? And she's like, no, it's actually someone that she met 2 months after she broke up with Rick on a vacation trip.
If Rick is not the father, who is? Is it your ex?
No, it's someone that I met 2 months after Rick on vacation and work trip.
So they're not together anymore, but they are going to co-parent and communicate that way.
He's Australian. I'm not in relationship with this guy anymore.
Y'all should have dug into that a little bit more to get some tea, but do y'all? No. But Sean asks Rick, oh, have you dated since? I would guess yes.
Rick, have you dated anyone since the breakup? My guess would be yes.
Girl, why are you giving him the benefit of the doubt? That's just disgusting. But then you got this creep sitting here talking about I was in the room alone, and you know, rather than sitting here feeling sorry for myself, I just went to a bar.
Yes, I have. I was sitting in the hotel room alone, so instead of sitting there feeling sorry for myself, I went out to a bar.
Could not wait a day, literally a day. He's out at a bar trying to prey on other young women.
Before I could even go inside the bar, I saw a beautiful young lady eating chicken.
He's talking about before he even went to the bar, there was a young girl out there eating chicken, and he was hitting on her, and y'all just cracking jokes. Oh, haha, that's so funny.
It looked good, and I asked her, hey, that fried chicken looks good.
Smell good, look good.
Could I get a taste of that?
I bet that was the question. What did you take a bite of?
Are you talking about just the chicken?
Is that all you wanted to eat? Oh, ha, ha, ha. Rick, you so funny. Really, Rick the creep, y'all are just laughing at. After watching the season that y'all claim to see where the ambassador left Emma in the desert all by herself.
I don't think you have any business to talk about respect when you would leave a woman alone in the desert. That is the ultimate disrespect from a man.
Yeah, it's unforgivable.
The season that y'all saw all the disgusting, creepy, predatory things that Rick has done to Trisha.
It is fear that she still has feelings for him. I'm in love with you, but I do still have feelings for her, too. Trish shows me there wasn't any more text messages between her and her ex.
That's something you're projecting?
It's possible, but, you know, maybe I won't feel as guilty for what I did. We were walking around, and she gets to talking about this great place that her ex took her to when they were here. That upset me. All you're trying to do is just make me jealous, and it's a game for you.
He's already talking about he moved on to someone else, and y'all just over here laughing at it.
Smell good, look good.
Could I get a taste of that?
I bet that was the question.
Giving him a slap on the wrist. No, y'all need to give him a slap on the face. He even clarifies and says, yes, it was the next night. It wasn't the same day. No. It was the next night. And y'all just like, what? Like, Rick is moving quick. Like, oh, Rick.
And how long was this after Trish broke up with you?
It was not the night of the day that she broke up with me. It was the
Oh, my God.
Damn, Rick knocking him down, bruh.
Really. And that's why I'm like, every last one of y'all on that stage, other than the ambassador, should be ashamed of yourselves for condoning this disgusting, gross, predatory behavior from this creep of a so-called man. The fact that no one checked him on that, Elise, again, I don't care about anything that comes out of that lady's mouth because she doesn't mean it. She just knows like, oh, like this would be good for TV to say that because she's like, if you say you moved on from someone and you're already hooking up, that's about whatever she said.
Come on, if you really love someone, you're not about to go another girl the next night.
But it wasn't a break. She said that there was no chance of us getting back together.
Which don't mean anything, because I'm sure y'all probably laughed it up after the reunion, like, oh, like, that was so funny. And here we go, Rick just looking dumb. That pitiful, and someone was offended that I said a pit bull, but a pitiful little frog look. Like, just like somebody's supposed to feel sorry for him.
Yes.
Well, I don't. You are an old man. You are an old freak. 52 years old with kids, because you were yelling at the ambassador talking about my kids are successful.
I've taken care of all of my kids. I had my 30-year-old since he was a little baby.
He's just trying to get a rise out of people.
And all of my older kids have become successful.
You a 52-year-old man with kids, and you acting like this, and then when somebody call you out, you want to sit here and look dumb. But also the fact that this was also before he even went to the airport, where he saw her and was like, oh baby, like, can you please text me? Can we just try to make it work? Like, you know, I'm here for you, like, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Baby. Let's just continue to talk. See if we can work through it, okay?
Okay.
You know that eventually I'm gonna get over that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
He was with that girl before that and after that. No one is piecing that together and calling him out on that. No, you're not. Laura and Elise, turn their mics off. They just love to talk about nothing. Because Laura's talking about, well, if you did that, that would make me feel like.
But didn't you say you wanted to work on it?
Yes, Laura.
To me, that doesn't make me feel like you're trying to fix it with me if you're sleeping with someone else.
Really? But you still just giving him a slap on the wrist. But what the ambassador did, leaving Emma in the desert by herself with production crew, that's the worst, inexcusable thing anyone could ever do.
When you would leave a woman alone in the desert, that is the ultimate disrespect from a man.
Yeah, it's unforgivable.
But every single thing that Rick has done, lied to her, cheated on her, still cheating on her, playing in her face, moving on this quick, trying to take care of her baby now, using a used splash pad on all these other women and victims, not even victims, all this other stuff, y'all just, that's, you know, that's okay. That's, oh, Rick.
Rick.
No.
Rick!
Nasty.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, at least you admitted it, like, which he didn't admit. He just sat here and said, yeah, I didn't. That's okay.
Oh, Rick.
No.
Rick!
Nasty.
Yep.
That's excusable, but the ambassador leaving her with production crew because he don't want to film with her no more, that's off limits. That's the most disrespectful thing you can do.
Denise, what creep? I know that you didn't like me suggesting to you that you'd get further ahead in this business if you smiled a little more, but it was just advice.
Well, it sucked and you suck.
That is legit awful, Doug.
To a woman at that, because I think that's what Laura said.
Denise, you know, at one time, I think I maybe suggested that if I was 11 years younger, I'd put you in a large sack, throw you in the trunk of my Eldorado, drive you to my sister Betty's house with the big old medical bed, and show you a good old time for 28 minutes.
I guess that's my loss, Charlie.
How are you okay with that?
Shut up, man. That's just Charlie.
God, he's a sweet old man. Glenn, you...
That's why I'm like, you are a disgrace. You are a disgrace to humanity. And what did New York say to women who are actually beautiful?
Just a disgrace. She's a disgrace to humanity, and she's a disgrace to women who are actually beautiful and classy.
And who actually support women. Laura, you are a disgrace. For you to just let that slide, but y'all want to jump on the ambassador because y'all letting that slide, but when the ambassador defends himself and says one comment about Emma and her stank fake wig.
Everything about Emma is fake, like her wig too. Also change your wig. It smells like...
That's when y'all want to be like, oh, how dare you, how dare you.
Did you anyone else?
Because he's not a man.
I'll say it. Go yourself, Ziad.
Oh, guys, come on. Like,
yeah, she's over here talking about his Moroccan peen, and y'all over here.
and it was teeny tiny. Ew!
That's so funny. Like, oh. What is the reason? What is the reason? And this whole segment and tell-all is just so dumb because there's no accountability. There's no real questions. Y'all got everybody else chiming in for wrong things that are contradicting themselves, which does not make any sense at all. And just letting him get by. Like the worst of it all, letting him get by. He even goes on to say that that girl that he met the next day, he still had a relationship with her and they were together together 5 months after he left Madagascar.
Okay, Rick, and you continue to have a relationship with this woman after you left Madagascar?
Yes.
So how long was that relationship?
5 months. We just broke up a couple months ago.
He too busy about trying to get somebody over here to the U.S. or trying to marry or be on another show when he needs to be taking care of his kids. Fake father.
But you are a fake father. Don't forget that.
That's why the ambassador said that. And also, during the time, he was still talking to Trisha.
During that 5-month period, were you talking to Trisha?
Yeah, 2 weeks after he got back to United States, we still talking.
Trish was the ex.
But I was completely honest with her.
And I'm sure he was also still talking to his ex. And the same little sad story that he likes to play with everybody, which we already saw play out with Trisha, that's the same thing that he's doing with her. But he's talking about, I was honest with her. Why would any dummy or non-dummy like myself believe a single word that comes out of your mouth talking about I was honest with her, when we saw a whole season of you not being honest and a whole tell-all of you not being honest? Just because you say it does not mean that it's true. And it goes on and gets even worse, where Trisha was like, he took her, the girl, on a trip to Hong Kong, which was supposed to be Trisha's birthday trip, but he took her instead.
But we took a trip to Hong Kong.
Oh, so you guys
which is supposed to be my birthday trip.
Yes.
So I really don't even care to hear any more of how worse it got. He could have got her pregnant. I really don't care, because the thing is, y'all just gonna let this freak, this predatory freak, get by with everything, get away with murder, and just be like, slap on the wrist, and laugh it off. And it's beyond even trying to take up for the ambassador. Any old nasty person at that age that is preying on young women, and I know they're grown women, but compared to his age, young little girls, and preying on them, being predatory like this, that's disgusting. And y'all need to call that out and not allow that. He's literally the lowest of the lows, down there with Laura and Emma in her wig. But yet he wanted to still talk about, I thought I found my wife in Trish. Like,
I'm trying to find my wife, and I thought I found her in Trish.
Then we get to the splash pad situation, and come to find out it's a used one that he takes to different people, and I doubt he even cleans it or anything, which is disgusting.
Is this something that you travel with, Rick? Like, did you take it when you went to see your other friend?
Did not reuse it, Rick, please.
It's a used pad?
I mean, we reuse sheets, don't we? We put them in the
He have used it with his ex, Colombian girl.
Oh, Rick.
No.
Rick.
Nasty.
Yep. Okay.
Laura, you trying to chime in talking about STDs when it was coming to Aviva and Stig. You should have said that about Rick, but do you want to take a slide on that nasty splash pad? That's why you're okay with it? Because both of y'all look like y'all went to prom together in these old raggedy suits. Maybe that's why. Because that's disgusting on all types of level, and disrespectful on all types of level. And y'all just, again, Rick! Oh my God, Rick, how dare you? Rick.
Oh, Rick.
No.
Rick.
Nasty.
Yep.
He can be like, I got someone pregnant and I left them because I had feelings for my ex. Rick!
Oh, Rick.
No.
Rick.
Nasty.
He can be like, I slept with someone who was 20, and then I slept with their mama the next day, and then I slept with their aunt the same night. And y'all will be like,
oh, Rick.
No.
Rick.
Nasty.
oh, Rick, that is so crazy. But the ambassador say Emma in her fake wig, and y'all ready to stone him. Like y'all ready to stone the lesbian.
Listen to me. I love you. And I want us to be together forever.
It's just disgusting. And what does he do? Sit here looking like a perverted old freak.
I found out later that he went with the girl.
Then they get to the whole 5 days and he tried to switch the story, but Trisha catches him in the lie. And what do they say? Rick, how...
But I didn't go at that time.
Oh, you didn't go in that 5 days?
I just booked it for a future date.
So when you went on that trip in a future date, were you back to talking with Trish?
We were back to talking.
But you still went on the trip?
Yes, exactly.
That's crazy. Come on now, Rick. Again, this is an old man, the oldest person out here. Well, he's tied with Lisa.
I was astonished when I saw her. It's embarrassing.
she looks older.
But this old freak, and y'all over here talking about Rick, and he's using this tired same excuse that Laura tried to use to justify Emma's actions against the ambassador.
They hadn't met yet. Yes,
Right,
you
they
have
hadn't met
feelings
yet. Exactly.
online,
That's right,
but
Laura.
you hadn't met yet.
Talking about, well, we haven't met yet, so we haven't consummated our relationship yet.
We hadn't met in person yet. We hadn't consummated our relationship.
No, but after. You were lying on the bed with me when you pick up her call and texting her like, oh, all the great time I had was with you. I miss you, baby.
Because I didn't want her to keep calling.
You could have just declined or...
That didn't work, so then he goes on to say, am I the only person that like has talked to like multiple people at the same time?
Am I the only person in the world that's had feelings with multiple people at once?
No, he's not the first guy.
He's not the first person.
No, hell no.
Where is the accountability? Where is the common sense on this stage? And that's I'm like, y'all need to have all these other couples exit stage left, bring in a real host, and just talk to this couple alone. Because the fact that y'all are just condoning this and letting it get by and just saying one or two little things to get by, move on. This ain't what I want to see. Especially when y'all make it 2 hours. Don't nobody want to sit here and watch 2 hours of this. This was insufferable. And the only reason why I was happy to see last week's episode was I got to see the ambassador drag everybody, and I got to see Lisa and Daniel. Everybody else, I don't want to sit through because either y'all boring scammers or it's old creepy man like Rick, and y'all not holding them accountable but want to chime in on everything else. And so Elise, again, no substance to anything that she says, because she will say one thing one way and then the other way, and then hug you after or yell at you after, whatever she feels is good for camera. But she's like, well, if I was Trisha, I wouldn't take you back. I would take...
If I was Trish, I would never accept you back. Like, you'd be blocked on my phone, and I would literally tell you to go up.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I'm sure y'all went out for drinks afterwards like, oh, great reunion. Emma, thirsty, desperate Emma's talking about, well, I would take him back.
I would take him back.
I'm sure you would, because you probably thinking you can get some free wigs from him.
Why is that, Emma?
He's like acknowledged all of his mistakes, and even though he has done things that he's not proud of, he really does love Trish.
And so now he's over here talking about he wants to be in the child's life, and if Trish would allow him to be in the child's life and see him again.
We've talked about future plans.
Now you're willing to take care of someone else's baby?
Yeah, right now we have a baby involved.
Are you going to 100% be dedicated and take care of her and this baby as your own?
I can't. I'm waiting on Trisha's decision about whether or not she'll allow me to go see her again.
Are y'all insane? Even Shauna's like the baby's involved. You know, just like, well, I mean, if you can hold yourself accountable and blah, blah, blah. Y'all really lost your mind. Every last one of y'all who is not yelling at him genuinely lost your mind and is crazy and should be ashamed of yourself in disgrace that y'all just let that slide. The only person with some common sense was Ziad, the ambassador, because when they said father, he was over there smirking. Because he knows Rick is a fake father.
But you are a fake father. Don't forget that.
So that's all that we got. I was so happy to hear that this is the end.
Well, that is all the time we have on Before the 90 Days.
But all those things.
The couples tell all...
You just made her day. I told her we left all the Debbie Downers and we were going to get this.
And you got Emma in her wig over here talking about tequila shots.
Bring out the tequila.
Girl, we heard what the ambassador said, how you get after 2 shots.
She hook up with anyone, so 3 shots of tequila.
Just like you, when I was in Morocco, we were